Bidders are steady upping their game when it comes to designs, and I will keep coming up with new improved tutorials for you all on how to improve your own bidding game as well. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching 3 different bidding patterns that are sure to transform your designs. If you'll be interested in knowing these 3 patterns, please continue to watch. The first bidding pattern that we're going to be working on is what I have called the clustered bidding pattern, and for today's tutorial I'm going to be using pearl beads and this tiny piece of fabric. Feel free to create this bidding pattern directly on the outfits that you're trying to design. What you want to do is first of all pass your needle and thread. I'm using the size 11 beading needle and a regular polyester thread. Just in case you're confused about what polyester thread is, it's your regular sewing thread that you use in your day-to-day sewing. And for this portion of the video, talking might not necessarily do justice to how to create this beading pattern. So I suggest that you look at how I'm passing my beads and then creating this clustered beading pattern. This clustered beading pattern is perfect for bust points and bodies of outfits, or even entire outfits if that's what you're going for. So it all depends on how you choose to incorporate it into the outfit that you have already designed. And of recent, I've been getting questions from people saying, oh, Funmi, should I bead my outfit before sewing or bead after sewing? Please bead your outfit after you have finished designing and just sewing. Don't bead before sewing, because if you have your beads on your outfit and you're sewing is going to be very, very stressful. Okay, so design your outfit, sew everything, and then start to bead on the points of the outfit that you have created. And for beading, you need a body form or a mannequin. Okay, you can't bead easily or stresslessly, depending on what you choose to call it, without having your mannequin or body form. Okay, so invest in a body form. If you are running a fashion business and you want to incorporate beading into your designs, buy a body form or buy a mannequin and start beading on those outfits that you've designed. This clustered beading pattern can also be done in 2 different ways. You can do it in such a way that you're using just single beads, or you create it in such a way that you're incorporating 2 different types of beads, and you guys are going to see how I'm going to be creating that beading pattern. I'm going to keep quiet now, allow you guys watch the way I'm passing my needle and thread and creating this clustered beading pattern. After that, I'll try and do a little bit of explanation for us. If you're watching this video currently and you're not subscribed to this channel, you know you already enjoy what you're watching. I mean, you've made it up to this point, so please click on that red subscribe button and become a part of us. This family is a family of sewing and craft lovers. Okay, so join us by hitting the subscribe button, and remember to also click that notification bell right beside the subscribe button. That way you'll be the first to know every time I come with a new tutorial. And please, please, please show me support by clicking the like button on this video. All right, guys, so we've gotten to the portion where we are combining 2 different types of bead. I have my seed beads here in gold, and I'm still using my pearl bead. So you see the way I pass my seed bead with this pearl bead. So look at the way I'm passing my needle. I'm passing my needle through that pearl. Okay, I'm going to come closer again to show you exactly what's going on there. That is how you are going to go about passing your needle and thread if you are trying to create this style of beading. Okay, this style of beading, I know, might not be everybody's cup of tea, but if you like it, if you like what you see and you think it's something you want to incorporate into the outfits that you're making for your clients, please look at the way I'm doing it. I've passed my pearl and my seed bead. Now I'm going to take this my needle and thread and pass it only through the pearl. Don't pass it through the seed bead. Can you see the way the needle is going through the pearl? Look at it again. Exactly. So now after passing it like that, you now pass your needle through the fabric that you're trying to bead. I'm going to do this a couple more times just so it sticks to us. And once this is done, we're going to move to the next stage of this tutorial, where I'll be showing us the second beading pattern that I have to share with us in this video. Again, remember to like this video. Thank you. All right, guys, so this is what we have for this clustered beading pattern. Now I'm going to move to the next stage. This is the second beading pattern that we are going to be creating. I don't have a name for it, okay, but just look at the vibe that it has to it and then know if it's something you want to do. All right, so to start off, I'm going to pick up about 7 pieces of seed beads. Okay, feel free to use any type of bead. Your broken glass bead will also create this beading pattern perfectly, and your sand beads, pearls, I don't think pearls will work in this kind of situation, except you're using the tiny types of pearls, which will also, we can as well call them the seed beads, right? So yeah, seed beads, broken glass bead will create this type of beading pattern perfectly. All right, so you see the way I passed my needle. I can't really talk you through. Just look at the way I passed my needle. You want to just move to the side a little bit and then pass your needle through just the fabric. Remember, all these beading patterns I've been creating, I didn't allow my needle and thread to get to the back of the fabric. Okay, so if you're beading on an outfit that has lining in it, you can create these beading patterns in such a way that your beading will not show on the lining. This is for my people that like to bead without the beading showing on the lining. Okay, you're just passing slightly through the fabric. I'm going to keep quiet now, allow you guys watch the way I'm creating this beading pattern, and then we'll move to the next beading pattern that I'll be sharing with us for the sake of today's tutorial. If you've been enjoying the video so far, please show me by hitting the like button. The comment for today is shine. Okay, S-H-I-N-E. If you've been following me and you want to show me that you've been following me, please comment shine in the comment section. Okay, that way it will be our code for those that have been watching this video all the way through without skipping any parts. Now that I've made it up to a good point on this piece of fabric, I'm trying to just knot up my stitch here, and that was what I did there. Remember, I did not allow my beading to get to the back of the fabric. Look how clear the back of my fabric is, and the front beading looks incredible. Now it's time for us to create the last beading pattern for the sake of today's tutorial, and it's just a single line beading pattern. Okay, when you want your beading to just be on a single line, and then this way you can also create any type of line you want and just follow it through to design your outfit. I'm using pearls as well. I just showed us the pearls that I'm using, and I'm just going to create this beading pattern on a straight line. If you want this beading pattern to be on a curve, on a zigzag line, on any type of thing, feel free to do it. Okay, the choice is yours. At the end of this video, I'm going to show us some video inspirations where some of these beading patterns that I shared with us in today's video was used and the end result of those outfits. Okay, that video at the end is going to just help us be imaginative with our creations and just come up with something gorgeous. I'm going to keep quiet now and let you guys watch the way I'm passing my needle and threads through as our custom here on this channel. If you have questions for me, feel free to drop it down in the comment section. But with your questions, please make sure that you have watched the video all the way through. You're not skipping and then coming to ask question again. I will not be happy. Okay, so please, you guys, make me happy by asking me questions that I've not, that's something maybe that I skipped and you noticed, or something that you think I can even do as a form of improvement for our content on the channel, right? Those are the types of questions I want to see. And if you have any other question, please don't ignore me. Okay, if you have questions, please feel free to ask your question down in the comment section. I'll be sure to attend to your question as soon as I see it. Also, if you're watching, it's almost the end of this video. If you're watching, I have not liked, please let me keep quiet now. You have 2 seconds. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you. I see you. I appreciate you, and I thank you. Okay. All right. Also, if you're not subscribed, now is a fantastic time to subscribe to the channel. Become a part of us. We want more friends on this channel. Okay. So please subscribe to the channel and join us. If you enjoyed this tutorial, let me also know down in the comment section. Leave me your sweet feedback down in the comments. If you have video requests as well, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for making it up to the end of today's video. This is it. We're wrapping up, and I also left some footage of some outfits where these beading patterns were used and the end result. This is just supposed to ginger us to get creative and get beading and sewing. I mean, look at these outfits. They're simply incredible. Okay, they were made by different designers on Instagram. I'm going to try and link the designers of these outfits. I believe I linked them at the beginning of the tutorial, but if I didn't, I'm going to link their page down in the description box as well. Feel free to go follow them to get inspired with their designs. This is the end result. These are the 3 beading patterns that we made today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, again, finally remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave your comments down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for your time, and yeah, I can't wait to see you in another tutorial very, very soon. Bye bye.